Hey folks, and we're back with another review and thoughts. I had really fun watching Toy Story again. Yeah. Now I did see the most recent one, the fourth one. I saw it like a while ago, like a few months ago, but I remember not minding it. I didn't love it, but the way it ends. But the first one for sure, I'm all for, and the second one. The third one is there. It's not bad. None of them are bad, but I prefer the first two, really. But this first one is a classic. It's 1995. It's basically a cowboy named Woody who's a toy, who's pretty much... The movie deals with these group of toys who come alive, and this kid Andy, he doesn't know that, and they come alive. Every time he leaves or whatever, when there's nobody around, and they converse. And anyway, Andy gets a new toy named Buzz Lightyear, who believes he's an actual space ranger, and the whole movie really is Woody trying to convince him that he's not really, and he, like, pretty much, Andy starts playing with Woody more than Buzz more than Woody, and Woody gets jealous. At one point, he literally has a plan to just... I guess he meant to knock him off. I don't think he meant to knock him... I can't remember if he meant to knock him out. I don't think he meant to knock him out of the window. It was more of off the desk, but like behind the desk. But anyway, the movie's basically these two. They get lost at one point when Buzz finds Woody, and then they get left behind by Andy, because pretty much this whole movie is the whole doom of Andy. They're moving, all the toys are excited, but they're also nervous because he has a birthday coming up, and that means new toys or whatever, and stuff like that. And then there's this other kid next door whose name's Sid, who pretty much tortures his toys. He literally blows them up and straps them to rockets and dynamite and just blows them up. Like, this kid. And that's when really the whole movie is basically Buzz and Woody, when they get taken over there, they gotta try to survive. And it's even funny over there. It's a bit scary a little bit, because because the toys that he like messed up or mutated, whatever, like pretty much put them on different body parts of different toys. You think they're these evil cannibalistic toys, but they're really not. You find out, and which I liked. And no, I thought it was funny when Buzz was like, I set my laser to stun to kill, and then Woody's like, sure, if anybody attacks us, we can blink them to death. Or the whole Mr. Potato Head, when Bo's talking to Woody and saying how she knows how he feels about Andy playing with Buzz more, and she's like, he'll always have a special place for you, Woody. And then Mr. Potato Head's such a douchebag in all these movies. He walks literally across them, like past them, and he's like, yeah, like the attic. Like, wow. I always laugh. I always laugh at that. But I liked some of his jabs at Woody, and it's sad when they don't believe him but Buzz is alive, because they think he's a toy murderer, pretty much, and they outcast Woody. So then that's why really he's trying to keep Buzz alive, also to show them that, hey, you see, he's not dead. Even the ending was good. It was funny, where they're about to light the match after they scare Sid to death, not to death, but they scare him to where he needs therapy now. He thinks all toys are alive. I always remember that scene. That is kind of creepy, where Woody literally spins his whole head around really slow, and then says, "Play nice." And Sid runs off, and then Woody and Buzz is still strapped to a rocket, but they make it to the moving truck a little bit, and then at one point Woody is trying to steer this toy remote car, but Mr. Potato Head and the other toys are all beating him up at the same time. So I'm like, wow. And then when they throw him off, and then they decide to light the rocket, and that doesn't work out at first because the car literally just passes and wipes the match out, and then Woody remembers, oh, can use the sun to light whatever, and then blast off, and then they make it to Andy, and then the ending is basically a Christmas ending where everybody's happy and that, and I did like the very last shot where Andy's like, oh wow, a puppy, and then it zooms back into Woody and Buzz, and it's them, they laugh and chuckle a little bit nervously, and then it cuts to credits. But yeah, I do enjoy the first movie for sure. The second one I do like. I am going to review that sometime down the road. I just wanted to get this one out the way because I really enjoyed it, and while it was still fresh in my mind, I wanted to get it done. So, but if anybody wants reviews, commentaries, reaction videos, you can join my Patreon. It's Johnny X. So go there, search Johnny X on there. I also have an Instagram down below, or PayPal down below. So, but yeah. Any of those you can request through. Except, but peace and love.